Yeah,
أميمة أميز.
of course. So my name is Umayma Ajbilu. I am 21 years old. I am from Morocco, and I'm a fourth year student at a business school, the National Business School here in Morocco. And as for my hobbies, I like to travel. I like to meet people and to discover new cultures. That's why I've been in so many places and countries before. And I'm happy to join you, Mr. Antonio. So, what I like about our culture is it's very rich. It has a lot. It's even if it's one country, but it has a lot of cultures, and this is though it, it's because of the history of Morocco. We have a diversity in terms of cultures, in terms of religions, in terms of languages too, and that's what really gives its beauty. And also, when we talk about Morocco, we talk about a different geographic and natural beautiful views. We have the ocean, and we have Sahara, we have mountains, we have everything. It's a very beautiful country. As for our culture, I think our culture now is modern. As you know, Morocco is a Muslim country, so it's quite conservative. It's a good thing and somehow a bad thing at the same time, because being conservative means of course you are just fearing and you want to protect for example your daughter or your woman. But at the same time, some people go so far with this, and they might stop their girls, for example, from studying, or they will limit them in their opportunities. So I think that's why I found a little bit unfortunate about our conservative culture. Otherwise, for a majority of Moroccans, they have a really updated and open-minded mindsets. So we really don't have this problem that much anymore. But in certain places and in certain regions here in Morocco, they still have this it's this closed mindset, so yeah. um and I think what I like also, it's the diversity and how Moroccan people accept all kind of people. For example, when we have people from other countries, we usually we are really very nice with them. We are understanding, and in terms of religions too, we accept all of the religions, and Morocco is known for the all Jewish population and also the Christian population that are living here, and we are living in harmony and happiness. So I don't think we have a problem in that. The meaning, as I said, it's a part of modesty, and only people as my father, my brother, and my future husband, for example, my grandpa, my my uncles, they can see me without hijab, and women too, they can see me without hijab, but not other men. So yeah, um, and I think what I like also, it's the diversity and how Moroccan people accept all kind of people. For example, when we have people from other countries, we usually we are really very nice with them. We are understanding, and in terms of religions too, we accept all of the religions, and Morocco is known for the all Jewish population and also the Christian population that are living here, and we are living in harmony and happiness. So I don't think we have a problem in that. You asked me about the countries I've like I visited before. Um, I visited 7 countries, as I said. I visited Spain, I visited Italy, um, uh, Germany, Belgium, Italy. I said it, I think. Um, Switzerland also. And while I was there, I had so many experiences. As you know, I'm wearing hijab, so sometimes I experience things that are beautiful, but at the same time, I experience things that are not beautiful or are not pleasant. For example, when I was in Spain, I had 2 experiences. One time, there is that woman who came to me and said, "Oh, your hijab is so beautiful. I like the way you are dressed," and I was so happy about it. But in the other hand, while we were in Madrid, there was that man who came and said, "Why you are wearing this? You should like go from here." And I wasn't mad about it. Well, it makes you a little bit insecure, but I wasn't mad about it because I think the image that for some media are given about Muslim women or wearing hijab is a little bit bad, but in fact it's not the case. The proof that we are now talking, sharing experiences about our cultures, and I think it's just needs people need to be more understanding when it comes to others, and to understand that what we are wearing, for example, is a choice. It's a religion, and it has nothing to do with our humanity and our kindness as people. After all, we are all human, and our religion is just a choice that we made. And yeah, so that's it. In my country, we have for universities, most of them are public, so we don't really pay for anything. For example, I'm studying in a business school. It's one of the prestigious school here in Morocco, and it has limited access. For example, if we want to go to certain schools, we have to go through some exams and selections and interviews, and then you get to the school. But for example, universities, and most of them are public, so you don't have to pay anything. Um, and there is some private universities. Start like in our educational system, we start learning English from since middle school. So after just primary school, we start learning English in school. But it's a personal effort. I like this language, and as I said, I like to travel. So English is a very used language, and it allows me to communicate with people. And yeah, my father helped me too a lot in learning this language. So I think that's why I'm pretty good in it, and I still have to learn. Like, I think I have a space to improve. A lot of women who are working as police officers here in Morocco, so it's nothing like new. As for seeing other women wearing hijab and working as police officers in foreign countries and non-Muslim countries, I think it's a good thing. It shows how understanding some cultures are becoming, but at the same time, I understand, like like I want people to understand that hijab is just it's a scarf, it's a conviction, it shows modesty, but the person and the competencies have nothing to do what we are wearing. It depends on our personal efforts, and this hijab is just a choice that has for purpose, as I said, modesty. We don't want to show our body, we don't want to show our hair, and what matters really, it's what we are inside and what we have inside our heads. So I live in a country where we have a lot of engineers, women engineers wearing scarf. We have a lot of women doctors who are wearing scarf. So it really has nothing like a profession. A woman with a profession or with a job has nothing to do with what she is wearing. Either she's wearing a scarf or she's wearing something else. It has nothing to do with her clothes, but her personality and her being as a woman. So yeah, feel fully secure when we are out there. For example, we can't stay like late at night. You can't go to certain places all alone because maybe it's not secure. I don't think it's something just here in Morocco, but in the most of countries in development. And I think I really hope we can live in a world where a women don't have to go through harassment, sexual harassment, or uh, maybe should feel uncomfortable going out all alone. So I think it's also related to how we educate our child. So if we give a good education to our child and make them understand that we should respect women in all cases, whether either she's wearing something or not, it's her choice. So a boy have to understand that he has no right to approach a woman just because he thinks he have the right to. So yeah, I think that's the thing I really hope it improves. Yes, I would ask my parents, for example, for their permission to go out, just to make sure that they are comfortable with me going out, and they don't have to think a lot where I'm going, or they don't have to worry about me. As I said earlier, it's not safe out there all the time. So just to make sure for them that they are comfortable and they don't have to worry about me, I think I should like take their permission. It's a part of respect to them. I consider this as a part of respect to them. So I would like to tell them they are my family, like friends. So I think I should tell them. As I said, we are a Muslim country, so usually this like uh, those practices are not very welcomed. However, in my personal point of view, when I interact with some people, I just interact with them as humans, as I said. So what they are wearing, I really don't care about their appearance, etc. I'm not against LGBT community, but I'm not supporting as well. So because as I said, I'm Muslim, so I just respect them as humans. And yeah, I'm respecting them. However, I'm not against, I'm not supportive. I just have a neutral opinion. Not I can marry someone from another country, or but religion is really important. So I think I only can marry Muslim guys. The nationality doesn't matter, but the religion does. We have two religious Eids. We call them Eids, and we have other national, for example, parties. For example, independence, because Morocco was colonized by France and Spain before. So we partied this day of independence, and um, the Green March too. We have national and religious events. So yeah. The thing is that it has to start with converting to Islam, and I think after there is some process that I really don't know their names, but uh, it's just a way of the Islam culture too. So yeah, and other things, for example, in Morocco, we have some process before getting married or etc. It's a cultural thing, not a religious thing. So yeah, the only most important things if you want to marry a Muslim woman is converting to Islam. Yeah. Yes, we go. We swim too. I'm a very good swimmer at swimming. So all what I have to do is cover my body with a swimsuit. We have that for us, for example, so I can swim without showing any parts of my body. It's very possible. There is a lot of women Muslim athletes with scarf in swimming field or different sports fields. So I really want to point that the most important thing, it's not what we are wearing. Hijab doesn't stop us from doing anything. We can excel in everything we want. And as I said, it's a religious thing. It has nothing to do with our personality as a woman. He cannot marry the information. He cannot marry a woman if he wants to. First of all, for the part of the law, it's he cannot marry if his previous wife, for example, doesn't allow it. So she has to allow it so he can do that. And in our religion, even though it's mentioned that that a man can marry 4 women, however, there is a condition. There is, like in the Quran, it said that he can marry 4. However, he has to be right with all of them, and we know that a man can do that. So for putting this condition, it's not really given full access to it. It's so it's hardly it's hardly doable for men to do that. So yeah, it's as I said, it's a thing. Law is there to govern this, so I'm not worried about that. Like, I don't have a specific feeling being happy or not. As I said, it's a personal choice for a woman. They can choose if they can let their man marry. In our country, they can choose if they can let their man marry another woman or not. Oh, you can take pictures, but if you want to take pictures of people, usually you have to get their consent. It's not just in Morocco, but in the worldwide, because pictures are some personal data and personal information. So according to the condition, like the universal conditions or laws, if you want to take a picture of someone, you have to get their consent. I really like how you are interested about cultures. I think those interviews will allow people to discover a lot of things about cultures and people in general, also about religions, and it will let people understand that the differences in religions, for example, or cultures are not something that can stop us from living together and be like having peace together.